Shalom Mishpacha, welcome to Kabbalah Academy Ilan Shalom, the Tree of Peace. Today we're going to take a look at Likkutei Yirah 9, Gate 1. Another Gate 1? Yes. The Sefer has various sections. The last video was about the letters, so that's Gate 1 of the letters. And now we're going to dive into the Sefirot and the Olamot. The Olamot means worlds. So this Sefer is you can download a free PDF copy on Kabbalah Academy.online, but you can also buy a hard copy, which is good for putting tabs and making notes if you cannot afford. Therefore, we have the free version, which has all the same pages in it. So available at bookbaby.com and amazon.com. So that being said, let us begin. As you can see, we have here the complete full Sephirotic tree. Okay. We will name them on the next page again. Here it already mentions the forms. So to make it clear, the upper part here is the Rosh. This is considered the head. Keter the crown, Chochma being wisdom, Bina being understanding. Eventually you will learn about Das, which is center column, which connects the lower to the upper, and which is knowledge. Okay, but in these gates we'll mainly focus on the lower Sefirot, which are the Midot, the forms. That's why you see the forms. Each Sephira has two sides. Okay, we'll come back to that later. We'll explain. And so as you see, there's a spirit form, Chesed, desire form, Gevura, holy form, Tiferes, soul form, Netzach, emotion form, Hoid, mental form, Yesod, physical form, Malchut. As mentioned, here they are written. These are the Sefirot, and they will be referred to throughout this text. They are as follows: Keter, Chochma, Bina, Das, Chesed, Gevura, Tiferes, Netzach, Hoid, Yesod, and Malchut. We arrived at Gate 1, the secret of the world of Assiah. As Yetzirah writes, I will now declare what has not been declared since before time, and in doing so open the chambers to the royal storehouse. We will begin with the lowest world. There are 5 worlds in Kabbalah, and they are as follows. The 5th world, Adam Kadmon, Keter. 4th world, Atzilut, Chochma. 3rd world, Beriah, Bina, constructs. 2nd world, Yetzirah, Chesed till Yesod, Chesed, Gevura, Tiferes, Netzach, Hoid, and Yesod, which are the forms. 1st world, Assiah, Malchut, the physical world. Okay. So this lower first world, the world of action, is likened to where you are now, what you are perceiving, okay? To keep it simple. This world is called Assiah, the world of action, where you do everything you think you do, as seen in Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. Okay, and Elohim finished on the seventh day his work which he had made. The word Asa here refers to the world of action, Assiah. The seventh day also alludes to Malchut, which is the seventh Sephirot, in relation to Serampin, the lower seven Sephirot, as is known amongst the sages. This world corresponds to the lowest Sephirot, Malchut, kingdom. Thus in the same verse he rested from his work. Malachut contains the word Malchut, kingdom. As seen in Daniel 7 verse 23, this is what he said: the fourth beast is a fourth kingdom. It is the fourth kingdom that is the fourth letter of the holy name Yud He Vav and He. So the Yud is Atzilut Chochma. The He is Bina. Is this one here. You see the tip of the Yud is actually the Keter. So, but the Yud, the base itself, right, is Atzilut Chochma. So the He is Beria. And the Vav is Yetzirah, which are the lower six. That's why Vav values 6. You can see them here. Chesed, Kavod, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, and Yesod. And then the lower He is Assiah, Malchut. Yes, so this is also the lowest Sephirot called Malchut, alluded further in the word kingdom. Malchut. So Malchut, kingdom, and Assiah is called earth, Eretz, as seen in Yeshayahu 14:16. Is this the man who shook the earth, Haaretz, and made the kingdoms tremble? The earth Assiah is called a witness, as it is written in Deuteronomy 30:19. The heaven and the earth witness against you today, and the witness is the secret of a likeness, as it is written, Lamentations 2:13. What can I witness to you, and what can I liken to you? Okay, thus we see Assiah refers to existence as action pertains to the material. There are other secret interpretations, one of which will be addressed later in this text, but for the sake of this gate we understand that Assiah refers to the material world, and this world is called both a witness and likeness to the Creator. This is because Malchut is called a shining mirror amongst the sages, in that it reflects the likeness of the upper order. In example, existence manifested according to principles which are orders both superior and above the state of reality. Reality is thus called a witness and a likeness to the Creator. The word reality is Ma, Mem, He, and values 45. Take time to carefully consider what was just stated, as it must be retained to unlock the next chambers and ascend, because this is called the Torah of Ascension, Zoit, Torah, Haolah. Olah is ascension. So where the word Olah comes from, it's the ascension of the forms, because it has an additional resh. Okay. But let's not get too deep in these matters yet. So now we have arrived at gate 2. Yetzirah. You can see it here on the scroll also. For the Hebrew readers, don't mind the surrounding writings. It has other concepts here as well. So, but you can see again, Chesed, Gevura, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, and Malchut. And what you clearly can see here is that each Sephira has 10 sub-Sephirot, right? So later we'll expound on how that works and what that means. But keep that in mind, it will be of value. Shar base, gate 2, Yetzirah. The next world we will unlock is the world of Yetzirah. Yetzirah means formation as seen in the verse Yud-Kei Vav and Hey. Elohim formed Yetzirah by Yetzer, the man, from the dust of the ground. Regarding this, Yetzirah is called the heavens, Hashamayim, as it is written in Yeshayahu 45:18. The heavens, he, the Elohim, formed. Yetzer, the earth, he made. We see the earth identified as being made, which is Assiah, as we learn in Gate 1. It is demonstrated here that Yetzirah is attached to and superior to Assiah as the heaven is to the earth, and contemplate this link very carefully. Before we proceed, I want to show you some other thing, which is the Holy Tanakh. Get that, because we were just introduced to the word Yetzirah, and we had the, one more time, Yud-Kei Vav-Kei, Elohim formed Yetzirah by Yetzer. It has 2 Yuds, it has an additional Yud. This is important, because I'll show you. It is in Bereshit 2 verse 7. You can see it here also. It has the 2 Yuds in the yellow. By Yetzer. The first word on the right side, by Yetzer, and it says indeed, and Hashem, God, Elohim, formed the man of dust from the ground, and he blew into his nostrils the soul of life. Okay, so why is this important? Because the additional Yud hints at the fact that there's 2 inclinations. Yes, there's 2 inclinations. Keep that in mind, because each Sephira has 2 sides. It has a front and it has a back. And you will probably be, or maybe not yet, familiar with the concept of the evil and the good inclination. So you can already guess what I'm hinting at, probably. So I will now declare the aspects and limits of the heavens, which are also the aspects and limits of Yetzirah. The height of the heavens is discovered in the secret of the verse Yeshayahu 48:13, and my right hand spread out the heavens. This right hand is identified as the Sephirot Chesed, as it is written, Psalm 17 verse 7, you show wonders of Chesed, you who save by your right hand. Thus the height of heavens is the Sephirot Chesed. The lowest limit of heaven is Yesod. One more time, Chesed, Yesod. Okay? So, these are the heavens. You also have the higher heavens, Shamayim, and Shachakim, lower heavens. Identified by the beginning of Yeshayahu 48:13, surely my own hand founded Yesod, the earth. Earth here is Malchut, and Assiah, which is beneath Yesod, the lowest limit of the world of Yetzirah. And here too we see that Yetzirah is connected to Assiah by its lowest limit to Yesod. Yesod is called righteous, tzaddik, right? That's why Yosef HaTzaddik is identified, he's connected to the Yesod. As it is written in Proverbs 10:25, and righteousness, that tzaddik, is the foundation, yesod, of the world. Assiah called world. So Yetzirah is thus the secret of the letter Vav of the name Yud, He, Vav, and He. Because Yud was Chochma, remember? He was Bina, Beria. So Chochma was Atzilut, He, Beria, Bina, Vav, Zerampin, Yetzirah, and He, Malchut, Assiyah. Repetition is the key, because the righteous man studies it 101 times, and the Rasha, the evil man, only once. And that's why we keep repeating. So, Vav, you can see it. It's maybe not so clear. I'll make a short drawing in a bit. Vav, having a value of 6, is the secret of the dimensions of Yetzirah. Vav, which is above the fourth letter of the divine name He, identified as both the Sefirot of Malchut and the world of Assiyah in gate 1. We see the height of Yetzirah is Chesed and its lowest limit is Yesod. Thus, there are 6 Sefirot in Yetzirah, and they are Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, and Yesod. Being here 6 in total, they are the secret of the letter Vav, the numerical value of which is 6. Okay, so gate 4, forms. So these forms are these Sephirot, and they act upon reality. Okay, Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod. Act upon reality. Yetzirah, we learned in gate 3, is comprised of 6 Sefirot, and now we will discuss why it also includes Malchut as a 7th in the secret of the verse. There are 6 Yud, Ke, Vav, and He hates, and 7 that are idols. I will now declare these 7 idols, and in doing so we will become aware of the 7 aspects of Yetzirah, which are expressed by 6. Our sages said of these 7 idols in Gittin 88a, Israel was not exiled until the 7 royal houses had worshipped idolatry. These are the 7 houses of idolatry. Chesed, the spirit form; Gevurah, desire form; Tiferet, the holy form; Netzach, the soul form; Hod, emotion form; Yesod, the mental form; Malchut, physical form. Thus the world of Yetzirah is called formation, in that these forms as a collective move upon and form Assiah, which is called reality, as discussed in gate 1. We will now identify and discuss these forms each in depth and learn about these vessels and the dimensions of Yetzirah. So once again, the full Sephirotic tree. This was the Rosh, right? Keter, Chochma, Bina. This was the Yud. Here is the He. This is the Vav. And this is the final He. Here you can see other beautiful tikkunim by Yetzirah Ari about the forms, and again you see all these sub-Sefirot, right? Like you see on the scroll here. So that was until gate number 4. Yes, correct. So now I want to do this last final, because it is a lot to process. So we have the Vav, right? Put it like this. The Vav is 6. Right? The value is 6. So now the final one is the 7th, right? We also say these are days, right? When we speak of the Shabbat, you have the days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 6th interacts upon the 7th. And that's why it's called the Sabbath day. right? Symbolized in a weekday, which is a beautiful thing, but the deeper meaning is somewhat more loaded and has way more to it than just a physical day in the week, because we should search righteousness and Hashem in all our ways every single day of the week. Okay, so it's about interacting. What do you interact upon reality? Do you create your own ideas and sum of experiences? But we'll go deeper into that the next time, okay? So that's probably a bit too much for now. Or do you draw down the Kedusha, what is not yours, onto reality and into an objective reality instead of a subjective reality, which is almost everything you see around you now in the world. So the 7 is a Zion, and here comes because Zion is 7. And what is the name of this, of the forms Yetzirah, is called Ze'er Anpin, and the first word thereof is Zair, and it hints at 7 Ra, 7 evils. Okay, so again, the houses of idolatry, 7 evils. It's in the Gematria, it's in the words. It's good to see these letters and to start memorizing. So these are 6, and these are the 7 Hashem added. Okay, so thank you for watching, and up till the next video, don't forget to like, and Shalom Selah.